You know, she gets to the hospital and she's maybe been standing for her whole entire birth, and then they have her lay down in the bed, and she's like, I haven't done this my whole labor, and so what are you making me do? And so the one comfort measure you can do when she's laying flat on her back in the bed is have her bring her knees up and push on her knees. And so a lot of times they'll want to do like a vaginal exam between then, or put on the monitors or whatever, and I'll just move out of the way when they do that and then move right back. And the nurses are really nice. If they know they're having a contraction, they're usually really cool about letting the mom just lay there and have her contraction, and we push her on her knees, and then letting her, and then they'll go back to their work. So
do you do it with her like this?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, so I'd just be standing at the edge of the bed, and
so we would be at the same level, which would be a lot easier.
Yeah,
just
a
right
lot
on the
easier.
top of her knee?
No.
Under her kneecap,
On the patellar tendon.
right? I'm sure. Whatever. Yes, that.
Just like that.
Yeah,
Because then I can feel it in my pelvis.
Yeah, and you want to pretend like the femur is like an arrow. Pretend it has arrows on it, and you just want to go right straight in that direction. I had a really cool doctor once that he saw us doing this to the mom, and it was giving her such relief. He's like, "That's so cool. I want to try that." And so I was like, "That's cool." So he came over and he tried it, and he totally like. She's like, "No, you can't do it. Get Melissa back here." And it's just because he was pushing her knee kind of up like that. Yeah, and he wasn't pushing straight into her pelvis, and so he was actually putting a little bit more pressure where she didn't need more pressure.
Okay, that's what you really have to emphasize, because
so
it's
straight
tricky.
back,
Am I doing
and
it
yeah,
right?
you guys will
It
practice
feels right to me.
straight back into the pelvis, just like there's arrows on her femur, like you're pushing that femur into the pelvis. So, yep, and you know that you'll do it probably most in that position.
Okay, so let me
while the mom
try.
is sitting on a ball, and then while she's sitting on the chair. You guys, I'm sorry, I don't have a birth ball.
Okay, so like right here.
Down a little on that one.
This little tendon, right?
Yeah, it's like that tendon. It's kind of
holds your patella.
a little bit loose. It's got a little give in it.
That's
Like
good.
that.
Yep, just like that. And then, I'm sorry I don't have a birth ball, but when we do have a birth ball, all the hospitals have birth balls. I used to keep one all the time, and my kids always would pop them, and so I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to use the ones at the hospitals. And so I got, all the hospitals will have, and you just have to say, where's your birth ball, can use it, and guaranteed nobody else will be using it. But you can get your own if you want to. But,
I shave my armpits nighttime, they have stubble on my
mine goes really fast like that too. It's crazy. Okay, who else needs to practice on Bobby? Anybody? Okay, now let's practice sitting in a chair. Do you guys want to practice on Katie?
Sitter, yeah.
Katie's that okay with you?
Yeah.
Your knees aren't too sunburned, right?
No.
And just the top of you. Make you scream.
So I won't.
Okay, this
They're
is a
really
good
small.
example.
I
See
bet
how
you can't
the
reach the
see
floor.
how her floor? Yeah. See, some of your moms will have shorter legs and they will not be able to reach the floor. That can be kind of painful. So Bobby, just scooch close to her and let her put her feet on your. Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's much
That
better.
feels so.
Because otherwise you're
better.
pressure on the bottom of my legs.
Right. Exactly. And this will
Sure.
totally, the knees, when you're doing it straight up like this, the knees should be just straight out, just that 40, not 45, 90 degrees, right?
I knew nothing.
And the other thing too, like a lot of moms will go sit on the toilet. I'll have moms sit on the toilet because it helps them just to let go. We're trained
Yeah,
our whole
the
lives when we
toilet,
start getting
yeah.
potty trained that when we sit on the toilet to let go of all of those
Smart.
muscles. And we're kind of holding those muscles in when we're not sitting on the toilet. And so if a mom just needs to let go, and sometimes she can't feel that she has to go to the bathroom, so it's a really important thing for you to remind her, eat, drink, go to the bathroom, eat, drink, go to the bathroom, and rest
After
when
they
she can.
pee, it's like
It's
contractions are so much better. for them.
totally,
It's supposed to
and
be
more
back.
effective too, because the blood will get in the way.
No, you're
So
fine.
let's say she's sitting on the toilet, which a lot of moms do, and they end up liking it so much almost always, that you might go in there while she's just sitting on the toilet, even if she's not going to the bathroom, and just cover her up if she feels weird. And the toilets are kind of high, you know, they make them high because they don't want people to have to sit down, which they should have to sit down, but yeah, so have her just put your knees right under her. And sometimes
Pressure off your pelvis.
totally, tons. It's amazing the change. Watch when Brittany does it. Watch Katie. Watch the top of her head. Like watch how she moves upward when Brittany pushes on it. Did you see that? How it just totally lined her pelvis and put her upward.
And it's the same thing on the floor. You just feel it kind of tip back
Yeah.
into the floor where
Yeah.
it's supposed to be.
I think the reason moms like it is because it kind of aligns. Got someone on the knee, someone on the back, and two people on either side of the pelvis. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And I always, when people are like, we don't want that many people there, I totally get that. But if you've got helpful people there
Yeah.
that aren't standing there watching you or giving you an IV, then it is amazing. It's extraordinary the help that can be. So I want everyone to go sit in that chair and try it and feel what it feels like to have your knees pushed up in the right way. So make sure that everyone gets a chance to do that.
Are you gonna talk about holding?
And it can really damage a mom's tendons,
Right, 'cause
especially
it
if she
gets
doesn't
so
have
tight,
epidural. She
right.
can't feel if you're hurting her. And so she doesn't know, you know. So be really careful when you're pulling a mom's legs back. Be really, just go to where you feel a little tension and then just stop.
I've just had them ask me, like the mom, to put my hand on their knee, and then they push their knee against my hand
okay,
while they push, like
oh,
here and
that's
here.
awesome. Like
So
when
if
she's
someone
kind of
does
in
it
a semi
here,
recline. I
It's
did.
the couple of times it's been in the tub, squat position, and then
cool.
someone puts one hand here and someone puts one
I have
hand
not
here.
seen that. That's a new
And then
combination. That's awesome.
she pushes and we push.
She
You have to
pushes
push
out
pretty hard,
like
yeah,
that?
because she's like pushing against you.
Right. It probably is just
I don't
like
know.
gives her
They
like
have.
a little bit more power, you know. That's cool. There's another thing a midwife showed me in a birth I did last year, and she just has the mom like kind of do either sit like in a cross-legged position or just like kind of sit like this, and or she has her like be in sort of a semi-recline, and she'll put her hands like this. She crosses her arms like this, and she pushes out right here on the inside of the mom's thighs. Moms get a lot of transfer
Like this?
of pain. Yeah. Moms get a lot of transfer of pain down here in their inner thighs, and so that feels so good to have counter pressure there. You don't have to cross your hands.
But
It's
wait,
just- but it
so
would make
what would
more
it be
sense.
like? She would be like sitting on the floor?
Yeah,
the
or
bed?
on the bed. Yeah, and you just
It would be like this?
a little bit closer in, like more in. Yeah, right there. Yep, just like that.
And
so
you
it just
push
gives-
in?
Yeah, you push out her out.
Push out.
Like
So
it just
legs
gives
out,
her
I
yeah,
guess.
it just gives her counter pressure.
Just the same thing as
Yeah.
the knees, but
So I
in a
mean you
better
could do
spot.
yeah, exactly. But you could do it like I
Won't
mean
be
you
so
could even
vulnerable.
you don't have to cross your arms. I think it just gives you more
Yeah.
strength if you're doing one that way.
It's harder, like-
Yeah, it's harder to do it out like that. Yeah. So I think that's why they did that. So that's another good one that you can do. It's a kind of an intimate area for a lot of moms. So you could have the partner do it. You can say here's something that would really help. Because he or she knows that area, you know, and they feel a little bit more comfortable with that. So, okay, the other thing I want to show you guys is a hand massage, and it's the just
Sounds like my book show.
It just so good.
Did you hear that?
Did you get a hand massage?
Okay, so who wants to try this? Oh, you did get one? Good. Everybody should get one.
Brittany actually nursed the baby while she massaged my hand.
That's awesome.
Right there, seriously.
Well, her baby's like,
That's
whatever.
Except Jimmy's not nursing.
We know who you're talking
Brittany,
about.
did you say
Yeah.
Brittany nursed her baby.
I don't know why.
She looks like a Brittany.
Are you serious?
She's a Britney Spears. That's what
Britney Spears.
she's like,
I'm like,
She's
you're
looking
gonna,
for
you're
the-
gonna break your wrist for the
Wait,
rest
it's
of your
all-
life. And I actually had one
Oh,
point
there we
where I
go.
really hurt my wrist. I did a lot of births. But that moms like it that way. So if you have bad wrists, I would roll up a towel and do it this way with your.
Oh, I love how there's
So,
like violins
But if you
and
do this with
Yeah,
cool things
a
behind
towel,
it.
she'll hate you because you have these knuckly things. For some
Or
reason,
I'm tennis.
yeah, you can totally do that. You can put 2 tennis balls in a sock and just hold those on there. Yeah, for sure.
or if your wrists are weak.
Yes, then I said what I said was if your wrists are weak, you can just kind of fold a cloth or a towel and just do it like this.
Okay.
But moms just don't like to have knuckles, so you just make sure you've got something. Yeah, there. Did you care if I video?
Here?
Oh, you both guys know, right?
My baby's just love being. Can I wrap her for a second? Is that okay? My little baby's just for some reason love being snuggled up.
Yeah, I know. Little babies love that.
oh yeah, she loves that too.
Not to mom. Not to mom.
This
baby came to our
We all want pictures of her.
Oh, look at her. She's just different.
I just think it'd be fun, like when she's older too, to just see like what a diverse.
group of people.
Yeah, like that she's got lots of,
I think that's so important.
like you were saying with your daughter, you know,
She's a
like
village, absolutely.
yeah.
Too hot.
Yeah, go hold her by the.
So sweet. Back into the room.
Wow.
What happened? Just go back in.
Okay, are we good on, does anyone else need to try the birth ball example? And then you guys know a lot of moms will be
Like my mommy went really dark.
Like,
I'm not so
sorry.
sure about this.
you'll end up doing the double hip squeeze and
She's
the
so
calf pressure
peaceful.
thing while moms are laying over a birth ball like this.
She's so
And
peaceful.
I usually put a Chuck's pad or something down so she's not on the birth ball that 20 billion other people have been on that's been rolling all over the hospital floor. And then a lot of times she'll just lean over it like this. And sometimes I'll put the partner in front right here. Like we'll have a partner sit on the chair right here.
And kind of hold the ball.
Yeah, and then and kind of, and her face is just like right here, and he can put his hands on her face or whatever. So, alrighty, take your chair back, darling.
Oh wait, I didn't get to try that.
Oh, do you want to try that?
Yeah.